What's going on, everybody? My name is Mike. This is Wall Street Traders, where we break down hot trending stocks to put you at advantage on the market. So next on the list is NIO, or ticker symbol NIO. I have my lines and graphs already set, you guys. We're starting from a higher time frame, that being the daily interval. This allows us to apply multiple time frame analysis to our chart and allows us to find our trend lines, our entries, our stop loss, all that good stuff. So this is why we always start from the higher time frame. Anything like starting from the 1 minute or the 5 minute will basically just have you trading blind or in a vacuum. So like I said, it's always good to start from the higher time frame, and I say this every video so that way it can get stuck in your head and you can apply this yourselves. So let's go ahead and dive in, you guys. So the pre-market, we're up almost 2% for the morning. We closed at 41.08 on Friday. Pre-market, we're at 41.86. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the resistance lines and support lines like I always do. This top line is our resistance line, and you can see that once we were coming up, we had this line get rejected, pulled back up into this resistance, ultimately failed. We were working our way back up into this area. We kind of consolidated, was having trouble breaking past this level, as you can see, because it's been tested. We finally gapped up, came back down, which once works as resistance will work as a floor. So you have a roof here and a floor on the opposite side, so always keep that in mind. So once we're above that, we came back down, started bouncing off of this level, and so we ultimately came down, tried to create a breakout to break above it again, ultimately failed and pushed us back down to our major support line, which can be tested also. If we look forward, we can see we've been bouncing and reacting off of this level. We look left, we have this candlestick under here underneath. So these levels you want to test at least 3 times. If you cannot find at least 3, you can always back test and go farther back in time to find further price action movements to find these levels. So let's go to where we're at right now, you guys. Let me check the volume real quick. The volume is always really good with NIO. We are at 791. Anything above 150,000 is key or ideal. Anything below that is going to be such a slow moving stock. We're not going to want to be in or near that. So volume looks good, you guys. Our trend line looks good. We are above the trend line. The RSI, we do look a little overextended. However, if we zoom in, if you look to where we're overextended at, you guys, we're overextended into this minor resistance. Let me just put a line here. So we do have different levels of major resistance and support lines. So this would be a minor one. Let me just make this yellow so you guys can see this a little bit clearer. So we look left, like Beyonce says. We have this candlestick that was rejected in this area. We have candlesticks bouncing on the opposite side on this side. This candlestick wick is in the same vicinity. And if we look farther back in time, we have all this junk over here too. So that being said, we have this minor resistance. We know we're in this minor resistance. We know that we're a little extended on the daily time frame. Remember, we are on the daily time frame. If I were to break down to the 3rd minute or the 1 hour chart, these 3 candlesticks would break into about probably 5 or 10 candlesticks. So we are kind of overextended. Yes, we're trying to create this upward trend. We're trying to break this downtrend that we were in. As we can see that we were in this downtrend. We just broke above that, you guys. However, we are in this minor resistance. And so I'd say the best opportunity is for us to wait. Either you have 2 options. You can have your entry at the 41.20. And your first target be at the previous resistance up here at this little $45 mark. Or you can wait for us to break above this. That'd be the smarter decision, to have further confirmation that buyers are stepping up. And so that way we know that we have a potential to break above this. If we do, wait for it to pull back down and retest it as a floor. So if we can break above this and for us to pull back down onto that $40 level or the $41 level, have your stop loss on the opposite side of this minor resistance. And then your first target would be at this top over here, which would be at the $45 level, and then ultimately your main target would be back up here at the $55 level, that being at the previous highest resistance, you guys. So, and if we do get pushed back and we do fail from this minor resistance, because like I said, we are going to have trouble breaking past this level because it's been tested. We can see this by looking left. If this does end up pushing us back, Either we'll push back all the way down to our major support line, which would create another buying opportunity. You just have your stop loss maybe under this wick, give yourself some room. That'd be at the 31.65, and then your entry would be at the $33 or $34 level. That's if we do get rejected from here. And then the other alternative is, like I said, is to wait for this to break above this resistance, you guys, and for us to come up and come back down or retest this level. So that basically shows that we created a higher low, that we are in an uptrend, and then you're basically waiting for that ultimate 50% retracement to get into that entry. So getting in right now wouldn't be the ideal time to get in. Like I said, it could be a good buy opportunity here if we do break above this minor resistance, you guys. So what we want to see, like I said, break above this and pull back down onto this $41 level. You can get in right now. It would be really, really aggressive, like I said, because we have all this minor resistance. We are kind of overextended even on the RSI, and we're up 2% pre-market. So like I said, waiting for the best entry is the name of the game, you guys, and protecting your assets and your account is why we do this, you guys. It's not for you guys to trade. It's for you guys to make money and actually protect your assets, okay? So if you guys like how I break down these charts fast and efficiently, please hit that like and subscribe button. It allows me to make this content every single day for you guys. If you're interested in a stock or a chart, put them in the comment box below, and I'll try my best to break it down in the following morning. But other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day and happy trading.